mixed crew.
Yellow Crown by Air. Es una maquineta.
Patty had a guest drop in to see her. This capuchin monkey wanted to say hello.
Excuse me.
Iba andando en el camino de un desierto de Zulú hacia el norte de El Real. Iba buscando entre cactus que iluminan con su luz, que iluminan la verdad. Oh no, yeah. Oh no.
This boa constrictor lies in wait for an unsuspecting bird to land on one of the branches near it.
Llegamos a la selva en el poblado de Manaus, la Amazona tropical. Y arribamos a un santuario y nos recibió un chaval.
Jorge takes a moment to describe the cycle of life of the pineapple mangrove here on Damas Island.
We call this plant pineapple mangrove. Esta planta se llama
On the pineapple mangrove tree, a piece of fruit matures and falls into the water below. It will float for up to 8 months and still be good for eating. A monkey comes along looking for food and decides to take a couple of bites off the shell. He is full now and decides to throw it back into the river where it begins to rot. The fruit keeps floating along as the outer shell wastes away. The shell is gone now, but the embryo continues its journey by itself. The high tide comes in and the embryo cracks open. The sides fall off and the inside embryo can no longer float. It has no choice now but to let its anchor guide it through what appears to be a watery grave. Now the embryo is completely helpless. It cannot move nor budge. It is confined to the swamp's floor. Time passes though, and the embryo is now a tree of its own. A piece of fruit matures and falls into the water below to embark on a journey in which it hopes and waits in expectation to be picked up and helped along by another monkey in need. And so, it is the circle of life. This is a gigantic termite nest.
Yeah, tiger crab.
Costa Rica is blessed with a great number of ecological attractions. Among the most unique and picturesque are the mangrove canals of Damas Island. This is a pristine habitat that features caimans, which are Central and South American crocodilians, boa constrictors, and over 100 species of local and migrating birds. Damas Island fulfills an important role as an ecosystem vital to Costa Rica's rich biodiversity. It is not uncommon to spot herons, sandpipers, egrets, and many other endemic or migrant bird species. Ah, you see, here's one of those crocodilians I spoke of. Oddly enough, we took a tour of the mangroves, and the tour guide was nice enough to take us to his own house. This is the house that he has set up over here on the hills, just outside of Capos. He has, believe it or not, an outside kitchen. His wife and daughters, his family are cooking for us. They have bathrooms for us, and his house is right here to the right. And 6 and 7 of us are enjoying a nice chicken and fish lunch, courtesy of, what was his name again? Jorge and his family. It looks like a guava tea. All right, and as if it's not enough to have a steak outside the room up there, we have up here, right there in the room, a lizard. Where is he?
Now, the point I'd like to make with this lizard is notice that he's missing his tail. That would mean he A, fought with another lizard, or B, something tried to eat him. Both of which must still be in this room. Good morning. Checking on my snake who's still here, but we have 2 new visitors. Bats. It's Bat and Lee. Bat Lee.
No other destination in Costa Rica has received more international attention than Manuel Antonio National Park. Its jungles are crawling with white-faced monkeys, squirrel monkeys, among other forms of exotic wildlife.
Tú eres mi vida, la fortuna del destino. El destino te desaparado. Los mismos ya callé, los mismos soy yo. No te encuentro lavando. Es posible, no te encuentro.
Patty takes a moment to give some guidance in French to some folks from Belgium.
Parce qu'il y en a une route par ici, c'est 1 heure, on a fait, c'est pas mal. On a vu un truc, un petit traversé comme ça.
Porque mi vida yo la aprendí a vivir así. Bamboleo, bamboleo. Porque mi vida yo la aprendí a vivir así.
The animal you see here is called a sloth. It is an arboreal mammal found in Central and South America, distantly related, believe it or not, to armadillos and anteaters. They spend their whole lives sleeping, eating, and traveling through the trees, suspended upside down, clinging to the branches with powerful, curved claws. As you can see, they're a very slow-moving animal, and algae actually grows on their hair and imparts a greenish color to the coat so that it blends in with the foliage around them.
Can you do a photo? Do a photo.